la 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 la. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have everybody here. Happy Friday night. And yes, this is a surprise stream that we're going to be doing something a little bit new that it's new, but it isn't new, I guess. You guys that have been with me for a while probably already know this. We'll get to the chat in just a second here. I want to say hi to everybody. Actually, you know what? We'll do that first. Let's do some chat. Let's do some quick mousekeeping, and then we'll get started. You like my new Flynn sign? The one I had stopped working. But anyway, we're going to do a new show. We're going to do something that we've kind of done before, but it was a while ago, and now that we're bigger, we've got a lot more Mouseketeers out there, a lot of new subscribers, and I want to get your thoughts on this, and I think we're going to get a little bit in-depth on this show as we do what's called the Disney Hit or Miss. Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to go over every single Walt Disney World ride or attraction, and we're going to consider whether it's a hit or a miss, and we're going to rank them each week. We're going to rank them, and we'll get into the specifics of how we're going to do that in just a minute. And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be every Friday, or most Fridays, but not this late. I don't know what the time's going to be yet. It might be 8 o'clock, it might be 6 o'clock. It's just going to depend. Probably a little bit later because I think people are off work at that point and they can do more things. But I'm glad you guys are all here. We're going to have a blast. This is going to be fantastic. Let's do some quick mousekeeping. Of course, Dean over at The Live Place. Check him out with theliveplace.com for family-friendly streams. Dean is amazing. You have Magic of the Mouse Radio for 27 Disney music. Magic of the Mouse Radio. Don't miss them. It's awesome over there. Bill does a great job with all kinds of different music, and it's all Disney. Of course, we have our realtor is Marc Younger. We work specifically with Marc, so if you're thinking about moving into the Florida area, be sure to check him out. His links are in the description below. Marc Younger is a realtor. He's patient, he's knowledgeable, he's friendly. He's going to find you your house or your investment property, whatever you're looking for. Marc Younger, check him out. We now have 4 partner channels. 4. We've doubled in size. Of course, the 2 you already know. Steve's World. Steve goes live on Mondays with Just Another Monday Night. Check him out. Dan goes live on Sundays with me. Disney Dan goes live on Sundays with Disney Movie Review, and I think he's got a new show coming out soon he's working on. And then, of course, we have Pete McDevitt from the Pete McDevitt Show. Check out Pete's channel. Pete's live every single day with either sports content or Disney content. He's fantastic. Check him out. Just went over 10K. And then last but not least, of course, is Diz Our Dream. Jeff and Angela go live on Thursdays with Dreaming with Our Pals. And then on the weekends, just like we do on the weekends with live streams. But we're going to try to coordinate now. You're going to start seeing a little bit more of that so you guys don't have to pick and choose between Mouse Talk and Dis Our Dream. If they're going early, we're going to go late. If we're going early, they're going to go later. So we're going to try to coordinate that as best we can. It's not going to work every single week, for scheduling purposes, but we'll see. So I'm a hand person. I can't help it. But thank you guys all for being here. Let me say hi to a few people in the chat, and then we'll get started here. Wow, there's tons of people here already. Brian's West Coast Disney Adventures, one of our members, is here. And Andrew Yakos is here. He says, home run, it's my birthday, so end of story. It's got to be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That's funny. Richard Scott, welcome in. Brian K, another member, is here. Genie52573 is in the house. Kenneth H, another member, is here. Sarah Bush is in the house. Hey, Sarah. Bill M, welcome in. Jordy Gambin Serrano. I'm going to answer your question in a little bit, Jordy. Bill M. Leanne Sherbick. Good to see you both, Leanne. Can't wait to get out to California. We're going to have a good time. Emily Angel. Welcome in. Jack, Matt, Sandy Claus, Logan just got back from Disney Springs or leaving just left. Good to see you, Matt. Kim Daniels, another member, is here. We also have Princess Cinderella. Welcome. Good to see you. Sarah Bush, I think I said hi to Sarah. Chris Slimmer, one of my best friends in the world. And he's also a member of the channel. What's up, my buddy? Good to see you. There's Melissa. My better half is here. Craig's Robotics. She just gave the dog a bath. Thank you, Melissa. Welcome in. La, 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 la. Greg J is in the house. Another member. What's up, Greg? Good to see you. G. Wilson, 42. While we wait. Sydney, welcome in. What up, G? Noah's in the house. Hey, Noah. Good to see you, my man. Noah's in the house. Let's see. I think we're about there. Jeff C. Hey, Jeff. How are you doing? Looking nice and fit. I hope that's a good thing. People have been telling me that. I really haven't done anything different. I'm just walking. Let's see. Joanne Puzzles is here. Good to see Joanne. Katie Weirins. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Welcome in, Katie. Good to see you. Oh, my gosh. Greg J with the $10 super chat. Thank you for that. Keep the magic going. Thank you. That was very generous of you, Greg. Thank you so much for that. Very generous. Kelsey Elizabeth. Good to see you, Kelsey. Another member. Good to have you in here. Let's see who else. Correct Robotics. Vicky Pauly. Hey, Vicky. Good to see you. And I think we're up to date. Did I miss anybody? If I missed you, please repost. I'm going to do my best to say hi to you. But I'm glad that you're all here. And let's see. Monarch Miracles. Hey, Matt's here as well. There's Pete. Pete McDevitt. Pete's in the house. I know Pete's going live a little bit later on. So you'll probably, right from me, we'll head over to Pete next. RMJ, or RMJ23, welcome in. Good to have you here. And we're up to date. No, Raphael Thorino, welcome in. So somebody asked me, good to have everybody here. Thank you to our members, all of our members that are here. Thank you for your extra generosity and loyalty to this channel. We don't do what we do without your help, and you members are absolutely fantastic. We have a member stream coming up really, really soon, members only stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you again to our incredible, wonderful members. Thank you for the super chats, and just thank you for being here, guys. The members go a little bit extra. That's why we kind of, show them out a little bit, but we love all of you, so thank you all for being here. So somebody asked me earlier, that is Tapestry of Nations. That's the music from Illuminations. They used to play that, or not Illuminations. Illuminations. From Illuminations. So if you're looking for it, you go out there, you can find that. It's not copyright. It's a certain section of Illuminations music. It's called Tapestry of Nations. Look for it. You'll find it. That's what that section of the song is. I really love that section. That's why I play it. Sarah Bush is here. Welcome in. Karina Kroll is here. Welcome in, Karina. And Brian. Oh my gosh, Brian. Thank you for that, man. He says, happy birthday to the Disneyland version of Pirates of the Caribbean. Opening today in 1967. That's amazing. I didn't know that. Brian's full of incredibly good information, not useless. Kenneth says, I'm the only one who leaks for Easter eggs in the background when Mouse Talk streams from the house. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff back there, I'm sure. Let's see who else is there. Matt, Simba 2, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, my man. He's also a member. Good to have Matt in here. I am here because I want to be here, and my brackets are junk, so sorry, G. Wilson. Now, we're only going to do one ride a week. That's what I want to get in. Tony Cortez, what's up? Good to see you. Christopher Jameson, welcome in as well. Tapestry of Dreams from 2001 and Reflections of Earth soundtrack. There you go. Good to have everybody here. So here's how it's going to work each week. I'm going to take, just like I've done in the past, I've got them all in here. I picked one out. This week I picked Runaway Railway. We're going to take it and we're going to break down the ride. We're going to talk about it. I'll show some pictures, maybe video, depending upon the week. And we're going to rank these. And here's how we're going to rank them. I'll show it to you. Here's the rankings. You guys are going to rank it. I'm going to rank it. We're going to rank based on theming, cue. Did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to make it larger than that. There we go. Well, I guess I could make it a little bit larger. Theming, cue, rewritability, the thrill factor or fun factor, and then is it worth the wait? Now, if you notice, all of them, you're going to rank them from a scale of 1 to 10, except for the cue. I don't think it's really fair to rank a cue because a lot of rides don't really have a cue. So I'm not going to hold that against them. I'm not going to give a ride a 1 and then somebody else gets a 10 on a cue, and that's a big disparity. So we're only going to do 1 to 5 for cues. So I want to let you guys know that. Let's see who else came in. I saw some people. I didn't see what Jordy Gaiman put. I hope it wasn't anything too bad there. Yeah, Jordy, I did answer your question about the music. I hope that's the question you were asking. I apologize. Chris, thank you for that, man. Chris with the super chat as well. Love all I've learned in the last 13 months. So fortunate for the Disney education. Chris, just thank you for being part of the Disney community, man. You're amazing, dude. Rob Fuzz, what's up, Rob? My man, Rob Fuzz is in the house. What's up, Rob? Good to see you. I didn't see. Oh, tech. I'll do the tech. There you go. See, I knew you would. One of my favorites. Okay, well, here's what we're going to do. So each one, we're going to take it one at a time, and we're going to rank them from 1 to 10. Now, you guys, here's how it's going to work for me, because there's so many people in this chat right now. There's 44 people watching, and I think as the weeks go on, Frank F. welcoming, good to have you in here. I think the crowds are going to get bigger and bigger. So whatever you guys do for a ranking, I'm going to count you after stream, and when we do the next one, I will show you in the beginning what your rankings came out to be. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to count them all. So if, like Sarah, Craig, Melissa, Brian, Rob, Frank, Noah, you guys all put 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8. I have to go back and count all them and then put them all in and average it for Q rank. So that's how I'll do that. But I'll give you mine tonight so you can see it. and then that's how we'll do it each week. It'll be a blast. What's up? Mike Wheeler is in the house. Tony Cortez is here too. Good to have all of you in here. Thank you. I didn't study for this test. No test. Trust me, I'm sure you guys will be easy for this. Well, that's why we're going to rank them, because you're right. I mean, that's where we're going to get a lot of disparity, I think. All right, everybody check them on chat if you're a mod for Matt. Melissa, who is Cam and why is he locked up? The dog. Camden is the dog. He had a bath. That's all. Thank you guys for that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mike Wheeler, I'm all out of sorts. So let's start. So again, we're going to start with theming on this ride. Now, when we think about theming of this ride, look, I think it's themed really, really well. Whether it's the ride vehicle itself or whether it's just the theming for the most part, I think it's themed really, really well. I think, now let's talk about overall theming of this now, not just the queue. Don't look at just the queue. We're going to get to the queue as its own specific thing. I think the theming is really done well. Whether it be how they've done the changing of the queue, so to speak, inside of it, the ride itself, the ride vehicle. I like the theming of this. Do I think it's the best themed ride out there? No, but I think it's really, really good. Let me know in the chat, where would you rank it on a scale of 1 to 10 overall theming, okay? Now, how you rank your queue, you can rank it on the theme, you can rank it on fun factor, different things like that. Let's see what some people are saying in here. This sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. It could be, Matt. That's what I'm hoping. I really hope it is. Bruce says, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a big miss to him. The great movie ride was a long-time favorite. They just pulled out the guts and slipped in a little bit of a video tech. Hardly changed anything on the outside. Fair enough. I got you. RMJ says, I went on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway on March 6th. The wait was only 15 minutes because I rope dropped Hollywood Studios that day and I had early entry. Very good. That's awesome. Sarah's saying hi. Noah's there. So Frank gives it a 7 on overall theming. Very good. Okay. Theming, Bill says, of the ride is good, 7, but based on park storytelling and theming, this is out of place, 2. So which is it, Bill? Are you giving it a 7 or are you giving it a 2? So let me know, because again, I'm going to be counting these. G. Wilson 7. Bruce gives it a 5 on rating of that. That's fair enough. I mean, I get it, and I'll give you mine in a minute. There you go. Brian saying hi to Pete instead of answering the question. Brian, I'm just kidding. So Ken says, theme gets a 9 from me. I really like it. Okay, gotcha. 9 out of 10 for Noah. Andrew says, getting ready to score, but must divorce from prior, just saying. Solid 8 as you are really in Mickey's world. Okay. Brian gives it an 8. 10 for Tony. Wow, how about that? Sarah says, theming 10. How cool is it to get up to jump into a cartoon? I understand. Theming. Leanne gives it a 4. Go in the middle with a 5, Bill says. Okay, gotcha. So for me, my rating on this is very simple. It's going to be a 6. I like the theming. I don't think it's great. I agree with a lot of you. They really didn't do a ton of over theming inside the actual area in there. It's just kind of part great movie ride in that respect, but there is some theming in there that's really, really fun. Goofy being Employee of the Month, things like that. I like that part of it. Karina says, as a traditional ride, I would give it a 9. Now, we're not talking about the theming. I'm assuming Karina's talking about the theming side of it. Theming... Brian, give it a 7 because I haven't ridden it yet. All right. Well, that's fine. I get that. Yep. I think you should have separate categories for theming in park, etc. Well, I don't want to get too technical, Bill. I don't want to have to think too much. Kelsey gives it a 6. Brian, so much different in person. I guarantee it will make you smile. It will make you smile. 7, kind of okay. Fair enough. I got you. All right. Perfect. Again, I'm going to give it a 6. I like the theming. I don't think it's the best theming out there. Overall, everything, when I look at the entire picture, it's okay. I don't think it's fantastic, but I don't think it's terrible either. So for me, I'm giving it a 6. And I'm going to put that in there right now so I can have it ready to go when the time comes. And that's good there. All right, perfect. So that's that one. Next one is, now this is the one where I think everybody's really going to have the biggest disparity, and that's the queue itself. So when you think about the queue at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, let's look at the queue. Okay? Whether it be this part of the queue, whether it be that part of the queue. Let's talk about the queue itself. What do you think of the queue? How impactful is this queue? Now, when I'm thinking about the queue, I'm thinking about the theming, the fun factor of it, the storytelling of it, the pre-show. There is a pre-show for this as well. Let's talk queue for this ride. Okay? Just the queue. Take everything into account. Take the pre-show. Take the fun factor. Does it take your mind off standing in line? Is there a lot of theming in that queue? Is it really, does it tell a story? Does it help to tell the story of what you're about to do? Let me know what you think of theming for this, because I think theming plays a big part in a lot of, the queue plays a big part in this ride factor, your queue. So let me know what your queue ranking would be. For me, I think you guys are right in a lot of respect. There's a lot of great movie ride nods still there. I think they got kind of lazy in certain aspects of the queue, especially on that first inside part. There's not a big difference there. A lot of people are saying 3, nothing really great, nothing really there. The only thing I like is the wall opening up. Right. Sarah says Q 10 again for me. The split scene trick is amazing. The hidden Mickeys and the lights and the hidden Mickey on the door and the pics of Goofy. There you go. 4, kind of boring. They weren't doing the pre-show when we were there. Fair enough, Brian. And that's going to be part of your ranking. I get it. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it. Kenneth says if the pre-show is counted, then it's a 6. Take the pre-show out, then I'm giving it a 4. Fair enough. What does the queue look like? Emily, it's really nice. It's a cute queue. You'd have to go online. I'll give you a kind of a... This is part of it. This is part of what the queue is going to look like. And then there's another part of it right there as you're getting ready to get on the ride. So that's just a couple of pictures of the queue. Hey, Vero Mike's welcome in. Pre-show is awesome, and being in the Chinese theater is beautiful, solid 8. Gotcha. Bruce, let's see, 8 out of 10 for Noah. Bruce says kind of cross between Big Thunder meets Toy Story. Okay. Leanne says a 3 for the queue. Okay. Matt says... First part of the queue is 4, pre-show is a 9, the second part of the queue is 6, average 6.33. So that's a 6. Because if it was 6.5 or above, I'd give you a 7. Below 6.5, it's a 6. No 6.33. Round numbers, Matthew. What's up, Noel? Welcome in. Good to have you here, Bruce Morris. That's a good way to describe it. It is. I agree. I can see that. So for me, like I said, I really enjoy this queue. Again, there are nods to the Great Movie Ride in the very beginning where they just kind of slapped some stuff on it that looks like Runaway Railway, and that's it, and I get it. I didn't expect them to demolish the Great Movie Ride, the entire theater. We knew what they were going to do, so I knew there was going to be some nods of it. And that's a great point. Leanne makes a really, really good point. She says... I think they could have made this look more like a train station and added more theming. I agree with you. What's up, Really Creative Travel? What's up, Blaine? Good to see you. What does the pre-show do? It tells a story. It's Mickey and Minnie. It's a screen. They're showing a quick movie of Mickey and Minnie going on a picnic. And I don't want to give it away. There's a cute trick to the pre-show. It's really fun. I don't want to give it away, but you'll have to see it. But it's really neat. Good to have everybody here. So I really like the pre-show. The effect that does there, I just really think that's really neat. First time I saw that, I was like, wow, how did they do that? I really did. The little Great Movie Ride, like picture things, the frames, and then they change pictures, which is kind of neat. I like that. When you actually get into the last part of the queue where they're playing the music and you see the employee of the month, all of that, I like that part of the queue. The queue to me is a solid 8. It is. I'm sorry. I know there are nods where they could have done more, but what they did do, they did a really good job of. So for me, I'm going to give it an 8. I really enjoy that queue. We're dancing the whole time we're in there. We're having a blast with it. We're looking at the little... the posters as they change. We're looking for the hidden Mickeys, and the pre-show is just, it's a blast. It's an absolute blast. Not lose the... Well, I agree, Matt. They could have put this somewhere else, for sure. But, you know, it would be neat if they had Mickey and Minnie themed train whistles. Oh, yeah, wouldn't it? That would be neat. See, Craig says, I'm an animatronic guy, so I'm not a big fan of projections. Right. And that's what a lot of that, pretty much all of it, that's what that is. You know, it's a 2D ride, they said, for whatever that means. But I like the queue. I do. I like it. I think it's really neat. It's going to get an 8 for me. It's not a 10. It's not even close to a 10. Guys, keep hitting that like button if you're just coming in. Good to have you all here. Matthew M., welcome in. Samantha Lowe, welcome in. Good to have Samantha here. And these are going to be fun. We're going to do these. They're not going to be an hour, hour and a half. We're going to go, they might go 20 minutes. They might go an hour. It just depends on how quickly we get through the rankings and things like that. But we'll talk about it and go from there. Stardio Studios, what's up, Steve? Welcome in. We're talking about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and Casino. Good to have you here, man. Let's see. All right, we are up to date. So what was the next category? Next is rewritability. This is a biggie. Now, this is on a scale of 1 to 10. Again, I need your rankings, okay? I need numbers from you guys because, again, when we get out, once we're off, I'm going to go back and count these. I'm going to rewatch this and count all your numbers. So rewritability. Is this ride rewritable for you? You know, there are things out there, attractions, shows, rides that for me, if I don't do them again, it's not that big a deal. And then there are other ones that I can do over and over and over and over, and it never bothers me. So let me know your rewritability. How important is it for you to rewrite this? Maybe that's what we need to do. Because I think all of them are rewritable, but how important is it that you would be like, yes, I've got to get on this. This is one of my favorites. Brian says, I think it's a 3 to 5 to be diplomatic. I think overall it would fit better at Disneyland and Mickey's Toontown. Fair enough. Craig's Robotics depends on how much beer I drink. That's funny. Rewritability, Frank says a 3. Matthew says Runaway Railway is the great cartoon ride. It kind of is, yeah. For Leanne, says rewrite 1. It's a 1 and done for me. Wow, Leanne, I'm surprised with that. Kenneth says 10. I will always ride this if I can. 3 for Craig's Robotics. Bill says big part of this is based on wait time. 3. That's true. But we're going to get to that too because that's one of the, see, to me, think of it just as rewritability. Wait or not. Just do you want to rewrite this? Thank you for watching, everyone. Yes, thank you, guys. Share it out for sure. 6 for Brian. Just another Disney. Welcome in. Good to have you here. A 10. Wow. Matt says 9. Different ride depending on which car you're in. That's true, too. That's, I think, one of the things that people miss. And we'll get into that next. Again, guys, take these for what they are because, again, we can always get rid of some of these categories, but I think they're fun to have. 9 for Noah. Brian said give it a 7 for rewritability because it's a trackless and each ride would be different. I agree 100%. Vera Mike says 10. It's classic. Big improvement over great movie ride. Sorry, everyone. Nothing to be sorry about. Sandra Brenovich, welcome in. 6 for G. Wilson. Depends on the wait time. There you go. 8 for Sandra Brenovich. Welcome in. Good to have you here. Bill says still a 3. Too jerky and animatronics are disappointing. Fair enough. 4th car is always a caboose start to end. There we go. Quick question off topic. Do they still have that drive-in themed restaurant? They do, Emily. Yes. Sci-Fi Dine-In is still there. Absolutely. Rewritability for me, it's a 7. We love riding this ride. It really makes us smile. We always come off with a smile on our face. We love singing the music. We love the song. I could ride it. And I'll wait, too. Even like when we go to Hollywood Studios, if it's a 30-minute wait, we'll wait. We will. We like it. It's a rewritable for us. We enjoyed it a lot. It's not a great movie ride. Absolutely not. But we do like it. Hey, Marcella. Welcome in. Marcella Segura, right? Am I saying that right? Other cars are random from start to end. There you go. Let's see. Steve says, I have no idea because I haven't been to Walt Disney World Resort Casino since the early 2000s. I have a lot to catch up on. Yes, you do. Right. Conga. Exactly. I like this ride. Rewritability for me, it's a 7. Rewritable for sure. Absolutely. Got to rewrite it. Next up is the thrill fun factor. Again, you know, this isn't a thrill ride, but what's your fun factor for this? How much fun do you have riding this ride? On a scale of 1 to 10. And again, because that's important. You know, you got to have fun. you got to have enjoyment, whether it's thrilling, and we'll get to some of them as the weeks go on. But what's your thrill or fun factor for this? How much fun do you have with this? How much enjoyment do you get from it? Or is it just something you do because you feel you have to because you're in Disney, or you do it for nostalgia reasons or personal reasons, but it's not really fun? Let us know. I want to know from you guys. Bill says, I'd rather sit in the GF or Poly Hotel watching the Mickey cartoons. There you go. See, that's fine. I totally get it. Rewritability for me is 1. No need to waste time on this one. Sorry. Fair enough. I get, and that's the point. Okay, so fun factor, 7 for Frank. Bill says 4. 8 for Sandra. 8 for Brian. Kenneth says 10. I get off the ride with a big smile. That's the key. And that's a biggie. 10, it's driven by Goofy. Enough said. Amen, Brian. I agree. Sarah says 10, nonstop smiling in the scavenger hunt for Pluto and Chubby throughout the ride is a nice approach as well for us diehards. Very nice. There you go. G. Wilson says for fun, solid 7. I think the thrill part is when you're flying in the water, in the twister. Yeah, I mean, that or when you're falling off the waterfall is pretty neat. But again, when I say thrill/fun, it's either one or the other. I mean, you're right. Not all rides are thrill rides. I mean, you go on It's a Small World, it's not a thrill ride. But is there a fun factor to it? So think of it that way. Karina, I'd give it a 9 because it opens up my inner kid. There you go. Matt says 7, not thrilling, but makes me happy and a nice break on a hot day. 9 for Noah. Fun factor 4, I wrote it because it was new. Leanne does not like Runaway Railway. Melissa gives it a 9. I knew she would. 1 and done for Bruce. Okay, I get it. I really do get it, guys. And that's what makes these so great is, and Bruce, give me a number on that 1 and done, because I want a number, because again, I got to add them up. Small World is a thrill ride. It's just a scary movie with dolls. Exactly, it would be. But that's why these are so great, because for something that's going to be a 10 for somebody is a 3 for somebody else, and that's what's really neat about these. It gives you guys. I want to hear these opinions. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Fun fact, the ride broke down at the very end, right in front of Chubby, so the thrill factor at that point for me was a 7. There you go. 10, it makes me happy. I get it. I totally get it. Fun factor for me, it's 10. I'm sorry. I really, really enjoy this ride a ton. I have so much fun. I'm always singing and dancing to it. We get off, we're just smiling from ear to ear. This ride is a blast. It really is a blast. I think it's a blast. I love it. Melissa said I love this ride. I didn't want to since it took away a great movie ride, but it's one of my favorites now. There you go. It's about time Mickey and Minnie got their own ride. Agreed. 100% agree. 100% agree. Crack. Isn't she bad? I'm telling you. All right, Bruce gives it a 3. Thank you, Bruce. You're the man. Thank you, dude. Just look at all the Chuckies in that ride. It's true. I mean, I don't know. Leanne, sure, I can feel your hatred through the screen. The singing song at the start of the ride. Yeah, and look, they got the dapper dogs in there. If you catch it as they're on the bike, they're on the four seat bike. They're the Dapper Dans, but they're all dogs, so I call them the Dapper Dogs. I love this ride. Nothing can stop us now. I love it. I think it's great. We're always smiling on this ride. I'm always looking for hidden Mickeys, and there are a ton of them. I went on with Chris. I went on with Joe Chamberlain and his family, and he was pointing out all the different hidden Mickeys throughout the ride, and there were ones I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. I didn't know they were there. This is a great live stream idea, Walt. So much fun reading opinions. Thanks, Kenneth. I appreciate it. Look, we did this 2 years ago when Disney was closed and we had just moved down here. There were no live streams happening. Everything was shut down. I did this. I did it 2 years ago. That's how I got to meet some of the best people I've known. Wendy Luhu, James Ryan, Kirsty Clark, Hannah, so many great people. G. Wilson. All of them came into that live streams that we did every day. We did it every day back then because we didn't have parks to go to. We did one every day, and it was amazing. And I thought, you know what? We have new people in here now. Let's do it. Let's do this again to get more opinions. Megan, welcome in. Good to have Megan in here. Megan, we are ranking The one and only Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I got on there with you guys. It would raise my score. Bruce, thanks. Oh, that's funny. Patty Adams says, laughter is the best medicine. It really is. It really is. Agreed 100%. So there you go. I'm giving it a 10 for fun factor. Last but not least. So this is a biggie. Because a lot of you have already said it, so I think I know where you're going to go. Is this ride worth the wait? You know, and let's say, when I say, well, I mean, you're going to make your own decision on what that wait is. But is it worth the wait to you? Are you going to wait for this ride? And when I say wait, I'm talking wait. Would you wait 40 minutes for this ride? You know, most rides today are, I mean, everybody's going to wait for almost anything 10 minutes. I mean, unless you just don't like it. Like Leanne will probably say, would you even wait 10 minutes? You know, would you wait 15 minutes? Let's I guess we'll do 30. Maybe 30 or 45 should be the line in the sand. But are you going to wait 30 to 45 or more for this ride? You know, give me a number. How, you know, 1 to 10, are you going to wait for this ride? Is this something that's worth the wait, I guess is what I really want to say. So, I'm talking too much. Is it worth the wait? I'll leave it at that. 1 to 10. What would you say? Is the juice worth the squeeze? That's exactly right, Brian. Is it? Is it? Brian says it is. Give me a number, Brian. What would be that number for you? 1 to 10. How much is it worth the wait? Pete. You're funny. I would totally wait for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, even though I waited 75 minutes for Small World. Whoa, that's incredible. Good for you. I don't think I would do that. 30 to 45, that's amateur Disney wait times. Heck yeah. Give me 30 to 45 minutes any day. There you go. I wait when the lines are shorter. Okay. Yes, especially for a classic like this, a 9. Thank you, Karina. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for numbers. Worth the wait, 30 minutes or less. All right, give me a number, though. What? On a number of 1 to 10, how much are you going to wait? What's the probability that you're going to wait? If I was a local, maybe not every time, but being from out of town, yes. That's the difference right there. Just another Disney. That's exactly right. There's a lot of rides that as a local, I'm not waiting for. If it's 30 minutes or more, I'm not waiting. But as a person that's coming from out of town that's on vacation, you're waiting. I get it. I totally get it. It's a totally different mindset. You're 100% correct. Brian gives it an 8. Matt says 1. No way. I wouldn't wait more than 15 minutes. Fair. I gotcha. I need to abstain from this question. Yes, you do, Matt. I agree. Ethan Armitage, welcome in. He gives it a 10. He would wait. I think this should be a max minute, not a 1 to 10. Well, for the ranking, I agree, Matt. No, Kenneth, normally it would be. I would wait. I'd give it an 8. There you go. Vicky gives it an 8. There's a 9 right there. Not waiting unless the line is inside. It gets hot out there, Frank says. For G. Wilson, he'd give it a 6. Brian says I'd give it an 8. Worth the wait. Rank 4. Okay, 4. Not worth the wait for John C. Wait times. What about the new awesome Genie Plus system? Let's not go there. Bruce says 1 to 10. I'd give it a 4 on waiting. Mine probably implied it, but 10. Got it. I wouldn't even wait 5 minutes for Small World. 5 for Frank. Really? I would. I'd wait. Nope, I will not wait 30 minutes for this ride. I did it, though, because my kids wanted to ride it. A 1. 8 for Kenneth. I am saddened by you, Leanne and Matt. I know. Ethan gives it a 10 again. You can only get it once, though. I'm not local, and I'm still not waiting over 30 minutes. I got you. We waited 55 minutes in line first time to ride, 20 minutes our last trip due to road drop. There you go. I agree. Yep. No, Steve. 11 for Ethan now. He's up to 11. That's funny. There you go. For Genie Plus, 10 out of 10. Yep. If you can get it. There you go. So I think overall what's really funny about this one is it's a mixed bag here. It really kind of is a mixed bag. We have some that love this. There are some out there that just, nope, it's a no for me. Jamie B. Welcome in, Jamie. Good to see you. How are you? Good to have you here. Everybody say hi to Jamie. Good to have you in. Steve would wait the 30 minutes. There you go. If anybody doesn't give me a number, if you're basically saying you'd wait the 30 minutes, I'll give it a 5. That way it's fair. I like this ride. I do. Do I like it more than I like the Great Movie Ride? No. Do I think it should have replaced Great Movie Ride? No. But do I think it should be something that's a ride at Disney? Yes. I like this ride. I like that it's themed to Mickey and Minnie. I like the song. I like the animatronics. I mean, I didn't think I was going to like the cartoon style, but I actually don't mind it. Everything about it is a lot of fun. The waits are going down because it's not a new ride anymore. I don't think the waits are incredibly bad as long as everything's up and running. I like this ride. I really do. I think it's pretty phenomenal. I think it's really awesome in a lot of ways. I think it's if you're gonna replace the Great Movie Ride, I think it's a viable replacement. You know, you've got some fun scenes like that in there that are amazing. And I really don't mind this ride at all. Rod Priester, what's up, Rod? Welcome in, my man. Jonathan Chong, welcome. Good to see you as well. But I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a blast. But that's just me. But that's why I wanted to hear from you guys. What's up, Linda? Linda B, welcome in. But we are going to be doing these every Friday night. And right now, we are going to get ready and pull for next week. Next Friday. What time? I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Anywhere between 6 and 8 p.m. I don't know yet. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what time I want to do this. So what are we hoping we get? What do we want me to pull this time? La, 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 la. We've got a ton in here too. All right, here we go. Next Friday on the Disney Hit or Miss. So what would you say overall? I would say this ride's a hit. I think for the most part, everybody says this is a hit. Everybody's saying hi. Steve says, since this is a Mickey and Minnie ride, I think it would work better in the Magic Kingdom rather than Disney's Hollywood Studios. Agreed. But what are you going to get rid of? Hey, Mark, welcome in. Mark says the biggest problem is the park the ride is in. Hollywood Studios only has 8 major attractions, and as many as 3 of them tend to go down every day. I agree, 100%. Disney Vision, welcome in. Pick me. Oh, Leanne says, Melissa, they could have plugged it into the launch bay building. I agree. Leanne, 100% agree. I agree, 100%. They definitely could have put it over there and made a whole new ride. That whole area over there can be redone. That's another story for another day. But you haven't ridden it yet? Rod, you haven't ridden it yet? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Hey, Matt, no problem, man. Didn't know you started the hit or miss attraction. Yeah, this is brand new. It's a hit. Brian, I think it's a hit too. 4 base where it is and time to wait. Okay. All right. Noah says it's a hit. Brian says it's a miss. I think anything under a 7 is a miss for sure. Let's see. Steve says some ASMR with making them next choice there. You're reading me correctly, Kenneth. Tina McNeil, what's up? I agree with you. Well, I enjoy the ride, but it shouldn't have taken the place of Great Movie Ride. Right. I think Launch Bay would have been a perfect spot for it, to be honest with you. All right, so here we go. Next week on this show, okay, this is going to be a good one. Next week on the Disney Hit or Miss, we are going to be doing at Magic Kingdom a classic attraction. Some people call this a ride. Some people call this an attraction. I think it's an attraction. Sarah says Runaway Railway is a big hit as well. So we can all right. Next week, we are going over to the Magic Kingdom. Anybody want to guess? Some people think it's an attraction. Some people think it's a ride. I think it's an attraction. I don't think it's a ride. Anybody want to guess? What did Mark say? I haven't ridden it either. Slinky rides and we're down all the time. Oh my gosh, Mark, that's crazy. You guys hit it right on the nose. Good job. Carousel of Progress. COP. There it is. Carousel of Progress. Next week, we'll talk about the queue. Again, that's why that one's only a 1 to 5. We'll talk about the attraction. We'll talk about the rewritability, the theming, the fun factor. we're going to talk about all of it next week. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Chris Geis, welcome in. Phantom Gazer, what's up, my man? Phil Magic. Not yet. It's in there, though. It is in there. What's going on? Chris, good to see you, my man. How are you? But we'll talk about all of it next week, and we'll see whether or not this one's going to be a hit or miss. I don't know. I think... I know if Steve's World was here, I know what Steve would say. Candy Tink, welcome in. It's an attraction ride. I think it's an attraction. I'm sorry. I know it moves, but it's not a ride. It's a show. It's an attraction to me. That's just me. Chris says I'm late to the party. But let's do some quick mousekeeping before you guys head out. 53 watching. Thank you, guys. We've got 72 likes. That's amazing. If you haven't already hit that like button, please go ahead and hit it for me. Let's see if we can maybe make 100 tonight on the likes. No big deal. But let me go over what's happening this weekend. Tomorrow, afternoon stream. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. Jeff and Angela are going live early from the Magic Kingdom. I think 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. We're going to follow them at 1 p.m. from Disney's Animal Kingdom. We're going to do an afternoon stream. We're not going to do the first thing in the morning. We're going to do an afternoon stream. We're going to ride the rides, go walk around, look at all the attractions, watch a couple shows, see what's going on, take in the stores. It's going to be a blast over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I hope you guys can join us for that. And then Sunday, we are early from Magic Kingdom again. We're going to be rope dropping Magic Kingdom. We're going to try to get a few rides in early on, right away. We're going to get right up there and try to get a few really cool rides in right away. Splash, Big Thunder, Pirates, over that way. We're going to head towards Adventureland first and try to get over there and knock some of them out. We haven't ridden Splash in a while, so we're going to try to do that. So that'll be Sunday. And we're getting closer and closer to 12,000 subs, guys. We're at about 11.6 now. We're about 10 away from 11.6. We're hoping to get to that 12,000 mark really, really soon. So if you haven't already subscribed, I'm seeing a few new names in here, but it's for the most part, it's good to see everybody. But if you are new, we hope you subscribe. We appreciate everybody being here. Kenneth says, I'm going to be watching so much Diz, Our Dream, and Mouse Talk this weekend. It's going to be a blast. It's one of the really good things I like about these partnerships, these partner channels, is how we can do some collaborations. I mean, Pete and I are hoping to get a collaboration together. Not so much Disney. It might be some baseball talk, but Disney as well. I mean, I know he has a show coming out right after this tonight at, I think, 10:30 or 10. Be sure to check out Pete's channel tonight for his, he does the Chaotic Friday night show, which is pretty awesome, so check him out. But these are going to be great, and I'm talking a ton. I'm sorry, gang. Let's see, what did Matt say? I didn't see it, Matt. I missed it, buddy. But the song is my ringtone. Oh my gosh, man. Is it really? But definitely a subscriber. Well, thank you, Emily. I appreciate you subscribing. That means a lot. It really does. Thank you. And I think that's it. I think we have, again, Steve's World, Disney Dan, Pete McDevitt Show, Diz Our Dream, all 4 partner channels. All go live. Pete's live every single day. You can't miss Pete. Be sure to check him out. Sports and Disney and all different sports. You name it, he does it. Play-by-play, talk shows. He does Disney shows as well. Diz Our Dream live on the weekends and Thursday nights. Steve on Mondays. Dan on Sundays with me. They're awesome. We're very lucky to have them. Thank you to our members. Members, you're amazing. We can't do this without our members. We can't go to the parks and these resorts and things without the memberships that we have. So thank you for that. Memberships do have their privileges as well. So thank you to our members. Thank you for the super chats tonight, guys. That was really nice. Thank you so much. And I think other than that, Melissa's downstairs watching. And we'll get her in here on some of these as well and see what she has to say. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed bringing it to you. Not quite an hour, which is good. We're going to try to keep it under an hour so we don't have to hold you guys for too long. But I think that's it. Other than that, we will see you guys this weekend. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for taking care of things tonight. You guys are amazing. But we love you guys. We'll see you this weekend on the streams. And until then, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Bye, gang. And where do you end the broadcast? I forgot how to do it. Bye, guys.